Good morning. Today we're doing lesson 612.
Fraction number stories. 1. Write a number model with an unknown to represent the problem. Then solve. Shamila's full backpack weighed 10 1/4 pounds. Before leaving for school, she added a one-subject notebook. Now her backpack weighs 11 pounds. How much does the one-subject notebook weigh? A. Number model with unknown. B. Answer, blank pound. C. Does the one-subject notebook weigh more or less than 8 ounces? How do you know?
All right. So, the first thing we are going to do is figure out our number model with the unknown. So, I know their full backpack weighs 10 1/4 pounds. And then she adds a notebook, and then it weighs 11 pounds. So we're trying to figure out how much that notebook weighs exactly. So what we're going to do is this is going to be a subtraction problem because we are trying to find the difference. So I'm going to take 11 because it weighs 11 pounds. I'm going to subtract 10 1/4 to equal, let's say, N for notebook. All right? So now we're going to have to figure out what that is. So what I'm going to do is, to make this easier on me, I'm thinking, well, I can't take 10 1/4 away from 11. That doesn't make any sense. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn 11 into 10 4/4, because look, it's the same thing. And then I'm going to subtract 10 1/4. Okay? So my 10s cancel out because 10 minus 10 equals 0, so I can cross those out. Now I'm just taking 4/4 so minus 1/4. So I know that the bottom always stays the same. I don't subtract those. Now I just have to subtract the top numbers. And I would get 3/4. Right? So my answer is 3/4 of a pound. Okay? So now we're thinking, does the one subject notebook weigh more or less than 8 ounces? So first we need to figure out how much are in a pound. So I know that there are 16 ounces in a pound. So I would know that half of a pound is what? How much would half of a pound be? How much does that equal? How many ounces? Yes, it equals 8 ounces. Equals 8 ounces. Okay. So now I'm thinking the subject notebook. So I'm going to put NB for notebook. The notebook weighs 3/4 of a pound. So does the one subject notebook weigh more or less than 8 ounces? It weighs more because half a pound equals 8, and 3/4 is more.
Fraction number stories. 2. Write a number model with an unknown to represent the problem. Then solve. Carter's empty backpack weighed 1 3/4 pounds. He filled it with a 3 2/4 pound science book, a 2/4 pound recorder, and a 1/4 pound calculator, and a 1 1/4 pound notebook. How much does the filled backpack weigh? A. Number model with unknown. B. Answer, blank pounds. C. What is the weight in ounces of each item in Carter's backpack? Science book. Blank ounces. Recorder. Blank ounces. Calculator. Blank ounces. Notebook. Blank ounces.
All right. So they want to know how much it weighs all together. So first things first, we're going to do a number model with our unknown. What type of problem do you think this is if they want to know how much we have all together? Yes, it would be an addition problem. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take all these numbers and we're going to add them together. So we're going to do 1 3/4 plus 3 2/4 plus 2/4 plus 1/4 plus 1 1/4 equals B. Okay, now we're going to need to add these all together. Let's add our fractions together first, okay? So 1 3/4. So I'm going to add 3/4 plus 2/4. So that's 5/4 plus 2 more. That is 7/4, and then 8/4, 9/4. So I have 9/4 when I add all these together. Now let's add our whole numbers. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 more is 5, so I have 5 and 9/4 right now. How many? So I need to change 4 9/4. So I know that 9/4 actually equals 2 and 1/4. So now I'm going to add that to 5, and I get 7 and 1/4 altogether, okay? So I get 7 and 1/4. So the science book weighs 3 and 2/4. The recorder weighs 2/4. The calculator weighs 1/4. And the notebook weighs 1 and 1/4. Okay, so now I have to think, go down here, that there are 16 ounces, that's abbreviation for ounces, in 1 pound. So up here, I have 3 and 2/4. So what I'm going to have to do is take, I know I'll have to add, I'll either have to add 16 3 times, or I'll have to multiply 16 times 3. Okay? So if I add 16 plus 16, I get 32. And then if I add 16 more to that, I get 48. So with this one, I'm going to, for C, I'm going to add 16 plus 16 plus 16. But then they want me to add 2/4 of an ounce. And so I'm thinking in my head, well, I know that 2/4 is the same as a half. So how much would half of an ounce be? It would be 8, because half of 16 is 8. So now I'm going to have to add 16 plus 16 plus 8. So if I do that, what will I get? Yes. So when you add this together, you should have gotten 56. Okay? A quarter is. I already know that it's 2/4 of a pound, and we just figured out on C that 2/4 of a pound equals 8. So we kind of already did the work for this one, so we'll just go ahead and put 8 there. Now I need to figure out what 1/4 of an ounce would be. 1/4, how many ounces 1/4 of a pound would be? So if I know that 2/4 is 8 ounces, what would 1/4 be? Yeah, it would be 4 because I just take half of that one. Now I need to figure out how many ounces 1 1/4 pounds is. So I know that 16 ounces is 1 pound, and I know that 1/4 is 4, so I just need to add those together. And so what do I get when I add 16 plus 4? Yep, I get 20. So much, guys, for working with me today. You can go ahead and work on the next problems on your own.